Hello everyone, it's Yana here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video in Iceland. I know I skipped like 3 weeks of uploads, but it wasn't easy and I'm always working here. So I was trying to find some time off to film a quick video and wanted to update you all that I'm doing great. And I just wanted to tell you my first impressions about Iceland and kind of like the first things I noticed coming here compared to what I thought I would find here. First, I would like to say that I only stayed in Reykjavík and I've seen part of Reykjavík, so I haven't seen the wild side of Iceland. So what I'm gonna say is just like based on my first experience and just like in Reykjavík. First, let's talk about the city. I thought it was like a seaside city and that it was pretty small, like a handful of houses and nothing much really besides like the water. Instead, when I came here, I was really surprised because Reykjavik is a huge city. There are a lot of supermarkets and there are a lot of shops, cafes. There are large roads, kind of like in America. And since it was colonized by the US and the UK together, there's kind of like a mix of these two cultures. And there's Costco, which is an American supermarket, there's In-N-Out, there's Taco Bell, there's Subway, and I was mind blown by this because I thought there were only like fish shops or something. Talking about fish, it's really easy to be vegan in Reykjavik. I know it's crazy, I thought everyone ate fish here and there were no vegan options, but I was mind blown because there were vegan options almost in any restaurant I've seen, in any bar. They sell vegan cookies, they sell vegan ice cream, vegan everything. It's really mind-blowing how many vegan options you can have in Reykjavik. A lot of people say that in subarctic climate places it's really hard to be vegan, but I've seen that like legumes and fruits and vegetables even are kind of cheap, like a Reykjavik type of cheap, because it's a really expensive city. Talking about the temperature, a lot of people, including me, were worried about the cold weather, and it's actually not that bad. The cold, it's pretty dry, so it's easier to live in this type of weather. It's not as humid, you don't feel the cold that much. And also, if you walk a lot, when you're outside, you're moving a lot, you don't feel that cold after all. So it's really fine, unless you just sit naked in the snow, which is something that here they probably do. Another thing that really surprised me is that for what I could see, people are really nice. And everyone here speaks English. It's crazy, they speak a really good English, and even like people on supermarkets, like I'm not talking about tourist agencies because like of course they have to speak English there, but even like people in random shops where there are not so many tourists, they still speak English. And even like elder people, which is crazy. They're really great country, great people for what I could see. And they were really nice. They smiled, they try to help you. I think they are that kind of people that seem rude on the outside, but then when you get to know them, they are really kind-hearted people, for what I could see like in a week that I've been here. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the light, because as you probably know, Reykjavik and like Iceland being a northern country, it doesn't have as many hours of light in a day as people from Europe or from the US, for example. They have limited amounts of hours, and of course it depends in which season you're in and in which month of that season you're in, because I've been pretty lucky because I have about 7 hours of light a day. The sun goes up around 10 and it goes down at 6 p.m. So yeah, there's not that much light, and you have to use it as much as possible, like in the most efficient way possible. Some people feel really bad because of this darkness during the day, and they feel a little bit dizzy, they are not feeling really well, and it's really hard to stand like this darkness. For what I could experience, I'm fine. I didn't really notice periods of darkness, like they didn't impact me physically that much or like mentally. I'm doing fine. I didn't really notice any difference, so I think it's way worse if you come here in December because they have 3-4 hours of light. Then it might be really challenging, but right now it's kind of fine. I mean, it's not that hard. It's probably harder for people that have to go to work and there's the dark. So that was it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I'm gonna leave in the description the link to my Instagram account. I'm gonna post a lot of pictures there, and I'm so sorry if I do not manage to post every week. I'm trying, but I have to kind of like see when I can do it, and I'm too shy to speak to the camera, to speak to my phone now when the kids' parents are home. So since I'm kind of shy, I have to film when they're not at home. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about me being in Iceland. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!